Okay, now we are recording.
Okay, today is August 23rd, 2020, and we're going to do a 5 or 10 minutes here of something we were talking about before that we got excited. I thought we were both excited about it. Now we can't remember what it was, so we'll see what we were talking about.
We were talking about celebrations, and we also talked about submit or rebel.
Submit or rebel. Never give them the power to make you submit or rebel. Let's talk some more about that.
Yes.
So, it's interesting to me that Marshall, who said that, said the admonition was never give them the power to make you submit or rebel. It's in us, as you were saying, like it's something inside us. We're submitting or rebelling. It's our decision. It's our choice. Okay, that's all I wanted to say about that.
Yeah,
So,
well,
what did you hear me say? Let's just check that. Yeah.
yeah. So I heard you saying about a quotation from Marshall, and you said this sentence the other day, I think last week, and I really liked that sentence. And today I was watching one of Marshall's video on YouTube, and he said that specific sentence,
Mm-hmm.
and I told you that like before we start recording. Yeah. So what I heard you saying is that uh oh wow, I don't remember what I heard you saying. Sorry.
What I wanted to be heard for was that what I heard you say, I'm quoting you. I want you to tell me reflect what I'm quoting you about of what you said. I hope that's confusing enough.
That
So
is.
here's the deal. If we are submitting or rebelling, it's a decision we're making inside ourselves. We're deciding to submit to what we consider authority, or we decide we're going to rebel against what we consider authority. It's our own thinking. Here's the authority. I'm going to submit or I'm going to rebel. Would you tell me that then? Yeah.
Uh yeah, well, so what I heard is when we hear from an authority, we have two options: submit or rebel. And it's inside us. It's like our decision. It's a choice we make. Uh, and yeah, I think this is what I heard.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's our thinking that we're thinking this is the authority. This is the authority over me.
Or,
I am under this authority.
and when Marshall said that sentence in the video, he said about you just said power over, and then I remember what he said. He said that we are used to 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 the idea with power over people, not power with people. And I
Yeah.
really like that idea, power with people. And I also when I heard him saying that, I remember your withing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, often because of the way we've been trained that there are people who have power over us or that we have power over them, we think of power as some sort of negative thing, like we equate it or we put it with this idea of power over under. Let's not give up this idea. We have power, enormous power. And it's the power of knowing our needs, learning to express and to empathize and to be with and to look for requests to attend to that need for power. We all want power in our world. No one wants to be, well, I don't know if they want to be. It's rather than being a victim of someone else. Oh, I'm the helpless victim. They have power over me. It's the rules. I have to do what they say. It's getting rid of all that thinking, just like blowing it away and saying, we have self-agency. We have power. We're the boss of our own world, right? We're going to make a decision based on what needs we're trying to attend to. And one of those needs can be contributing to other people, contributing to life. Yeah.
Yeah, when you said about the word power, it made me reflect on it, and I realized that I don't like I don't like the word power and the word empowerment. I really don't like that word, but the way you just said make me think, well, I can give another meaning to that. If we use power with people instead of power over people, it's much more comfortable for me.
Yeah. And we have the power. Whoa!
Wow.
That was a lot of things falling. Speaking of power, just as an emphasis point, just signal point, boom, let everything fall. The power to knock things over. Yeah. So I think unless you have more to say, that would be enough on this power over, power under, power with. Yeah. Well, I'll say one more thing, because you mentioned the withing. That is, for me, like the empathy. When you're being with a person, you don't become the person. It's not about identifying, oh yeah, my dog died too. No, it's being with the person whose dog died. It's not being sympathetic. Oh, you poor baby, your dog died. That must feel terrible. I remember when my dog died. No, it's just being with the person. Her dog died. She's feeling sad. She's feeling very sad. She's crying, and you're with her. It's not necessary for you to start crying and missing your old dog. Then you've left her and you're with your memory of your old dog. No, you want to be, if you're withing, you are wanting to be with the person. Just with them. It's an incredible lightness of being that can occur through that process. My grandmother used to say, when shared, sorrow is halved and celebrations they're doubled. Pleasure is doubled, pain is halved when you're sharing with someone, when you're doing the withing. Yeah. So that goes with the power with instead of the power over under.
And I just remember that when I met you, you were using the withing. You were showing how to use the withing, and when I saw that, when I saw the withing with you, yeah, I got like mesmerized, and that drew my attention, and that made me want to know you better, and that made me want to learn NVC with you and from you.
The experience, you have the actual experience of being with another person and having somebody with you, not being an authority over you, not someone telling you this is your experience, but inviting you to have the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big difference. Yeah.
Inviting. Yeah, because the idea of invitation, like, it's not power over. Like, when you are inviting a person to go to or do something, like, the decision is the other person. Yeah, so you are being invited. So when I am invited to something, well, I get to decide. So I decide if I want to say yes or no to that. So no one is making me to do something or to go to somewhere.
Yeah, it's like people will say, I remember when I was teaching in prison, they'd be, well, we get your agenda. And oh, really? What's my agenda? I said, you want us all to learn NVC. It's like, actually, I have no interest in whether you learn it or not. They're like, what? Aren't you the teacher? Aren't you supposed to teach us? I'm like, I have interest in NVC. It's something that I feel deeply inspired and have a lot of inspiration wanting to contribute to those of you who want it. If you want to learn, I want to teach you. If you don't care about it, you don't want to learn, I wouldn't waste my time. Why would I? Like, well, we need to take this class to get a grade. Oh, okay. You sit there and don't bother me. Don't interrupt me. Don't cause a scene. Just be sitting there and you get credit for being in the class. You don't have to learn NVC.
So, submit or rebel.
They don't have to do either.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, let's end the recording there.
Okay.
I like that.